Hello, today I'm gonna make a short video about crypto, US income taxes, what is income, millennials, and expats. I am Cesar, I am an enrolled agent and tax court practitioner. I mainly help US expats take care of their tax obligations, also some US based taxpayers, but mainly expats. And I am making this video because I see a lot of my colleagues writing and talking about cryptocurrency now. I mean, crypto, I think even the people who hate crypto know what crypto is and the increasing value that it has had over the last decade. So saying crypto now is, it used to be kind of like you are in the know of the new trend. Now it's like everybody knows what it is. So in the latest congressional actions, hearings, and debates, they're looking for revenue. Not only the United States and the IRS, but everybody, every taxation agency in the world is looking for revenue, including the European Union, Mexico, and Asia. But now I'm talking about the United States. Expats are kind of like, so the IRS is usually the punching bag for politicians and the public in general. Expats are also the punching bag for politicians and the IRS because we are diluted. We are voting in different states, so our bloc as a whole cannot really do much in practice because we all vote in different jurisdictions. We cannot really sway an election one way or another. Anyways, so expats are a target, but also crypto holders are a target, and that's because they are trying to go after the low-hanging fruit. So what does all of this mean? First, I need to explain some basic concepts that maybe you already know, and I'm sorry if you already do, but so first, the IRS, or rather Congress, the United States government, taxes all income from wherever source derived. That means they tax you if you're a drug dealer, they tax you if you're a contract killer. As a matter of fact, there was a contract killer who got who was found not guilty in the criminal trial, but he was found guilty from tax evasion because he didn't pay taxes. Go figure. Same like Al Capone. And you walk in the street and you found $20, that is taxable. You do work for somebody and they pay you with chickens, that is taxable. You teach somebody English and they pay you with a book on how to learn Spanish or Czech or German. The value of the book is taxable. It doesn't matter that they didn't give you money. It is taxable. Okay, that's the first concept. The other concept is cryptocurrency is not a currency for tax purposes. Cryptocurrency is an asset, just like this Red Bull that I have here, or this bottle of water. Okay, so let's say, let's take this Red Bull. I think I paid $2 for it. If somebody comes in here and say, hey man, I really need a Red Bull right now, I'll give you $4 and say, great, here it is. I just made $2 of income, $4 that I got paid minus $2 cost of goods sold, then I got $4. And it doesn't matter if he gives me US dollars or euros or anything else, as long as the value is more than what I paid, I had income. So that's how cryptocurrency works. So if you bought crypto, one coin, let's say for 10,000, and you sell it for 20,000, you made $10,000. Okay. So two concepts now. Let's move on to millennials. I was having a conversation with like a 26-year-old, and I was talking about crypto, and one of his arguments was, well, crypto is the future because when it liberalizes commerce, and people can buy and sell whatever they want online. And he gave me an example of a car maker in Ukraine selling a car to a Czech in the Czech Republic. And he said, well, if the Czech sends crypto, then the car maker in Ukraine doesn't have to pay taxes. I'm like, no, that's wrong. no matter if, and I don't know the tax rules in Ukraine, but I am 99.999%. Oh, you know what? Let's switch it around. Let's say that the car seller is in the US. So that I know. If a car seller in the US sells a car to me in the Czech Republic, and I pay him with crypto, he has to declare that in his revenue. Just because I pay with crypto doesn't mean he can evade taxes. But here there was this millennial thinking that, and I have nothing against millennials, by the way, I'm just using the term because these are the group that are, I guess, the target, because, new young people are not, too much into like paying taxes, or they want to, I don't know, like be free, and they move around a lot, so they might not think about the tax obligations in all the different jurisdictions, especially in the US. But anyways, he was saying that no, when you pay with crypto, you pay taxes if you want to. I'm like, he was 110% wrong. And no matter how many times I told him, no, you have to pay taxes no matter what. The fact that the transaction is not traceable doesn't mean that you don't have to pay taxes. So that's one thing. But then there is now a question in the US tax return asking, did you buy, sell, or hold cryptocurrency in 2020? And the cryptocurrencies I know are Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano, I think. Those are like the 3 big ones, but there are more. Okay, so it's not only one or 3. So that's one thing. And then there have already been cases where the IRS issues a summons to crypto exchanges asking for information about certain people. And then they go after these people, and if they find that they have not reported their gains in crypto or their revenue in crypto, then they get fined. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, first, you need to learn that crypto is not considered a currency by the IRS. It's an asset. So there is a gain or loss every time you have a transaction with crypto. So you have to keep track of all of that. And I believe that I don't have crypto myself, but from my clients who have crypto, they are given a spreadsheet or a table of the buys and sells. So you can figure out like that. The other is that you need to report any gains or losses, and you need to report any income or revenue you receive in crypto. That's like from now going forward. What about the past? Well, that's where it gets tricky. If you live outside the US and you have not reported your crypto gains or income, you might qualify for the amnesty procedure known as the foreign offshore disclosure procedure, where you come clean for the last 3 years. And in this case, generally would be 18, 19, and 20. And they cannot say, okay, let's forget about the prior years. This is just a general example. I am not saying you qualify. It's like I have to look at the facts. If you live in the US, you can also use this procedure, but you pay a penalty for that. So if you live in the US, you can get out of it, pain-free. If you live in the US, you can get out of it not completely pain-free, but not as painful as if you are fined by the IRS. It all depends on the situation. The fee for people living in the US that the IRS charges is 5% of the highest balance of your foreign accounts for the last 6 years. And by the way, to qualify for both of these amnesty procedure, either you live outside or live inside the US, you have to have been unwillful in your tax non-compliance. That means you didn't know, okay? And I mean, it's kind of like they kind of have to take your word for it. But like if you have a pattern of, if you are purposely evading tax, this is not for you. Okay, this is for people that really didn't know that they had to report their crypto. They live outside, and maybe somebody told them. a friend, sometimes even a CPAs. I know, clients come to me where they had a US CPA and they say, well, my CPA told me I didn't have to report my foreign rental. He didn't tell me I had to report my foreign interest, which is incorrect. I'm not saying the CPAs acted with malice. They simply maybe did believe that that income didn't have to be reported, but they were incorrect nonetheless. So I think I'm gonna leave it there. I'm like I said before, I'm an enrolled agent and tax court practitioner, but this is not tax advice. Everybody's different when it comes to tax. If you want my advice, then write me an email. I put my email on the screen in a little bit, and then we can have a call. Caesar tax. Oh. Bear with me 1 second. Let's see. Okay, wrong language. That's the one. Oh, I think so. I have to switch between English, Spanish, and Czech. So, so maybe it will be nice if I share my screen. Sorry about that. Share screen. There you go. I hope you see that. So my email is cesar@cesartax.com. If you have questions about crypto, assets, living outside the US, amnesty procedure, anything that has to do with US taxes, send me an email. I will set up a quick call, no charge for the first call, and then we'll see where you are and what your options are. So share this video with somebody who you think needs it, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Now I need to stop this sharing. Da, da, da.